Hello and greetings from Costa Rica. My name is Olivier Chassot and I am a candidate to the chair of the IUCN World Commission on Protected Areas. Protected and conserved areas represent one of the primary conservation strategies for maintaining biodiversity in the face of global changes. They are powerful instruments for the regeneration of nature. They are generators of the vital ecosystem services that ensure the continuity of human well-being and the basis of our development. Since 1960, the WCPA and its 3,247 international members have achieved important goals, including organizing the Decadal World Parks Congress as a stepstone that delineates new concepts, formulating standards and approaches relevant for the management of protected and conserved areas, becoming the referential global body of experts on protected areas, closely accompanying the Convention on Biological Diversity and World Heritage, and promoting protected and conserved areas as essential foundations for the delivery of vital life-supporting goods and services that underpin the well-being of humanity by complementing efforts towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, amongst others. It is time to enhance the diversity of governance of protected areas, strengthening the meaningful participation and leadership of indigenous peoples and local communities, and reaffirm the value of protected and conserved areas for humanity. At the same time, actions are needed to achieve global biodiversity conservation objectives, including ambitious actions to significantly increase the coverage of protected areas in the post-2020 context. We need to promote and reaffirm the effective management of protected areas where the human being is the agent of conservation and sustainable development. We need to make further efforts to deepen connections between people and nature through protected areas, to build long-term, broad-based support for conservation efforts. In general, we also need to address some difficult issues, such as the resistance to protected areas from many local, national and international institutions, rising threats to the lives of rangers and many social issues through carefully designed communication strategies, and by promoting the implementation of new global policies such as other effective conservation measures. As a global body of professionals, we need to open knowledge dialogues to enable quick and efficient responses to global environmental changes, including climate change and zoonotic outbreaks, in order to achieve ambitious goals. In this sense, we would like to propose an approach that adequately delineates a scope and framework that transcends political borders of nations. This requires a collaborative construction and cooperative approach that visualize protected and conserved areas as territories that generate significant benefits for the well-being of nature and human societies. Such a process requires a crucial role of connectivity within systems of terrestrial and marine protected areas, and especially transboundary conservation approaches that can further strengthen the generation of benefits. We have never experienced such a critical situation before. It is in our hands to make all the necessary efforts to preserve life on Earth, while the window for action is narrowing at a fast pace. I would like to invite you to join me in inspiring and seeking changes in how we approach the management of protected and conserved areas. How protected and conserved areas are treated during and after the COVID-19 pandemic and in potential upcoming political, social, economic or health crises generated by the destruction of habitats and the mismanagement of natural resources will have implications for nature and humanity's dependence on nature. We face times of maximum uncertainty with dynamics such as climate change, pandemics, racism, misunderstandings, individualism, exclusions, and greed. And this takes away our sleep, and we feel the urgent need to take strong action with equity, dignity, compassion, and love. I would like to congratulate the Russian Ministry of Natural Resources for the innovative work to develop the federal network of protected areas over the last 10 years. Now has come a time to delineate a new vision for the next decade, and I would like to encourage you to take bold steps that reflect the need of a modern management framework with international standards, such as the IUCN Green List of Protected and Conserved Areas. based on a landscape and seascape vision with connectivity conservation and transboundary conservation at its very core, in order to contribute to reaching ambitious national and global conservation targets. Now is a decisive moment, probably the most critical ever, with possibilities to walk a regenerative path. The future is our choice, and the way forward involves unprecedented transformative change. I wish you a very productive workshop and look very much forward to learning about the new vision for the Federal Network of Protected Areas. Greetings from Costa Rica.